I tend to employ expatriates to head our operations, especially critical operations. Ikeja, just about 4 months ago, we employed a Nigerian GM. It's always been an expatriate. And the reason is, I don't know. I mean, for me, the working ethos of expatriates are much, much better. Whether Egyptian, whether any other country but Nigeria. I think that's what I'm saying.
But is so let me interrupt you there, yes. Because in England, as you and I both know, yes, Nigerians are amongst the most hard-working community.
Indeed.
So what happens when we get here?
That is what I don't understand.
So the answer to that question, ma, is very simple. Is being in a system that works. In a system that makes sure that everybody is accountable. That is the difference. That's why Nigerians excel more abroad. You see that phrase that you usually hear, and Nigeria we day. It has done much more harm than good. That is what it has kept us where we are. That Nigeria we day. That means we know how to maneuver things. Nigerians are not ready for accountability. They don't like it. We are very sentimental. We are very emotional. That is why there was a time when politicians were called to court. They were brought to court to be tried on some funds that they embezzled. Then each of them were forming fainting skills. Up till now, they didn't come back to the court. Nigerians were like, oh, do you want them to die? Oh, they are so sick. Politicians that embezzled some money, all of a sudden, when they were embezzling the money, they were not fainting, they were not sick, they didn't have heart issues. But it was when they were supposed to be held accountable, they became sick. All of a sudden, they are now falling, they are fainting, and Nigerians can't even tell them. They're not even supposed to go to the hospital. A doctor was supposed to come to the court, come to their cell to check on them and make sure that they are being tried the right way. But no, it didn't happen again. When the citizens keep watching what is happening at the top, keep watching how the people with money, maneuver things, keep watching if you're popular, they tend to cross some areas that normal me will not cross. What do you expect? Sir, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. There was a video I saw about one man, a manager of a hotel. He has built houses for himself and his family. We are always quick. We need it the sharp way. That's why we dip our hands into evil. So I don't blame him for looking for or even employing expatriates or employing the other side of the world, Nigerians, because we are not, we can't even be in a particular place without trying to scheme, trying to, do one evil or atrocity or the other. Because at the end of the day, you will use that money that you got illegally to sort yourself out. All of us are responsible. If I'm in his position that I am able to get people from outside, I will. I'm not going to employ Nigerians. We are dirty. Not all of us, but majority of us, we are. When we come over here, we do our things because we know that there are measures in place. There are measures in place that once you try nonsense, you go in for it immediately. So we tend to respect ourselves. But once our legs land that country, you know that you always be in a queue when you want to enter the vehicle or enter the bus, or when you want to be attended to in a bank. There's the queue, first come first serve, over here in abroad. But once you land in Nigeria, that's your do sharp sharp for me, do quick for me. It comes back, that Nigerian culture and stupid mentality. It comes back. You don't have patience anymore. You don't want to be sorry, you don't want to be in the queue anymore. You just want it to go. You want to become and be served like the president, like the governor. That's what is killing us. So, sir, I don't blame you, sir. And in another angle, I'm also going to blame you. Why? How do you pay the expatriates you bring? Do you pay them in Nigerian currency? Or do you pay them in dollars, in foreign currency? How do you pay them is another thing. Because I cannot be a manager But that does not mean, let me correct this before I finish what I'm saying. That does not mean I'm going to misbehave. That does not mean I'm going to take what is not mine, but I'm going to complain. Yes, and you need to do something about it. I will keep encouraging you to do something about my pay. Now, what am I saying? I can't be in the same position with an expatriate in a particular company and doing the same job with this person. The person is being paid in hard currency, paid in foreign currency. Then I'm being paid in a local currency because I am a citizen of that country. But he is in my country or she is in my country and she's doing the same role that I'm doing. I am supposed to have that equal benefit with him or her. That's where majority of we CEOs of, sorry, I'm not a CEO, of CEOs get it wrong. They tend to employ from outside. They pay them in hard currency, and the local workers that they have, they neglect them because this is Nigeria and Nigeria we did. Everything goes. You're not encouraging that worker to do his best. That's also one of the difference. Over here, when we do the same thing, no matter the color, we get paid the same amount. But that's not the same thing in Nigeria. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot to fix. We have a lot to fix in Nigeria. That's what I can say about this.